Hi. A while back, I bought this at Goodwill for $1.79. I wanted to make a junk journal, and how appropriate, it says American Junk. And it had a lot of pages in it. I cut a lot of pages out, and then the pages I left, I glued together. But at least I wanted to start prepping the book, so when I feel like doing something in this junk journal, I could go ahead and just start doing the junk journal. But like I said, this is what I did. I prepared the pages, and this is what I have right now. I was going to do something else to the cover, but right now I am going to leave it because I think it looks pretty cool. I wouldn't mind distressing it a little bit, but it's got a coating on it, so I really don't know what I'm going to do. And what I used is white gesso. I watered it down, some black acrylic paint I watered down, Lindy Stamp Gang and Dilutions sprays, a little bit of the Tim Holtz. I did a whole bunch of little things. I just grabbed whatever I could and kind of prepped the pages, so just so that you get an idea of what I did. And I did sprays and paints, and I just went with it. I really had a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might leave it because I do like the craft. I do like the USA, the theme of the red, white, and blue. Excuse me, American Junk. The pages started to fall apart as I started to water them a little bit. So I had to add a little bit of duct tape, which is fine because it's a junk journal. I might even add more duct tape. Here's a little bit more of the duct tape. So what I did is like I say, I whitewashed it, and then I either whitewashed it or put black wash on it, and then I did either white splatters or black splatters. I painted around some of all of the pages, or around specific things that I wanted to have a little bit more focused on. So here, you know, useful junk, old and new. I do like cowboys, so here's my cowboy, and I really like this door, so I left that door kind of a little bit more exposed. And here was a double page of glasses, just different kinds of bottles and jars and stuff. And all I did, like I say, black wash. I let some of the paint drip down. I don't know how well you can see that. This one here, I'm going to leave. I just put the black acrylic paint on here for right now. I love all of these swirls. I saw a YouTube video where she just made circles and circles and circles with acrylic, all different acrylic paints. That might be what I might do with this page, but like I say, I'm just prepping the pages. When I feel like working on the page, I'll work on it. And then what I want to do too is I will add some more I don't know how I'm going to incorporate it yet, but I'll probably add some elastic because the binding is open. So I can go ahead and put elastic through, and then go ahead and put elastic strands through here to go ahead and add pages if I want. Here's another page. What I did, it was kind of funny. Ray came up and he says, "Oh, wow, did you paint that?" And I go, "Yeah." He thought that I painted this. This is actually in the book. And all I did was paint around it, and then I took some of my acrylic paint and just went over it a little bit to make it look. And then the leaves, I did a little bit of the leaves. I don't know if you can really tell the texture, but it's the acrylic paint over the actual glossy paper of the book. Here's part of a jar that I just left. This was just a white ball, and I just took my acrylic and kind of made it swirls and made it kind of, hopefully it might look like a little bit of roses or something. Here is just another flower that I painted over the acrylic that I left. This page was kind of nice, and like I added little cheeks to her, and then I sprayed it, and then when I was drying it, and some of the paint kind of splattered and it went each way and stuff, so I'm just leaving it just like that. I think this is a pretty cool page. This was glass fish, and all I did was take the black acrylic paint and kind of painted around it. And then it was, because it was a black wash, I kind of let it drip and let the drips go wherever they wanted. So that's what this page looks like. And here's another one. This one said American Junk. Well, I didn't want American, or Kitchen Junk, I'm sorry. I just wanted junk. And this is the page. Just black washed it and just left certain things that I just thought were kind of nice at the bottom of the page, so I can fill out in the top. Here's another one that I black washed. I kind of like the clock, and I kind of left that just like that. And here's a can of Crisco, and there's just a little vintage sports cars here. This is Tim Holtz stains, and I think it's in the copper. I just wanted to do something a little different on this page. Here are cups and saucers, and I thought that this was pretty cool, and it kind of had the blue in it, and I just wanted to incorporate it. So what I did is it's just the white gesso, and then I'm sure this is dilutions. So now I know that I can't use anything. I'm going to have to use acrylic. I can't use anything water-based, but I will be able to use, I think, my alcohol ink markers. I don't know if I'm going to use Copic, but I might use my, I have my Tim Holtz Distressed, and I'll show you what I used on my Tim Holtz Distressed. Here's another one that the pages were falling apart, but this is the white Dilution spray and some really pretty blue Dilution sprays. This naturally is one of my favorite pages. And it started to come apart. The dog was all in one, but boy, with me doing all of the spraying and wetting and blowing using the heat gun, it started to separate. So I had to use duct tape here, but I think the page is holding up pretty good. I might have to use some of my black washi tape and kind of glue it to make sure. But this one is, it says Animal House here. So here is the dog, and like I say, I just used a little bit of the Delusions white spray. Some I did the Delusions white spray, and then some I just watered down the white gesso and water, and used the that as the splatters. Here again is some of the pictures of the dogs, and here's a couple more dogs. Here, this looks like my grand kitty, Blackie. My daughter has 2 cats, and one of them is just an American house cat, I guess they call him, and looks just like Blackie. So I kept this one like here, and then you can kind of see the little cats in the background on this one. And then this is called Child's Play. I kind of left this page almost the way it was, the way they had all the little toys kind of scattered all around. I just kind of whitewashed it around here and added some sprays. Because like I say, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. If I'm going to be putting pictures on top of it or adding tags or whatever, I don't know. So I really didn't want to cover too much of the theme either of the page, because I don't know if it's going to be exposed or not anyway. Here I thought it was kind of cute. These were... they were some kind of little statues with eyes, and I just kind of like these 2 pairs of eyes, so that's all I did, and I covered everything else black. So this gives me a blank canvas on this page. And basically the same with this one too. Here you can kind of see, like, there's the old-fashioned, this is all the kitchen stuff, kitchen junk, where this is like the old packages of Jell-O and the ketchup and stuff. And you really, I don't know if you can really see or not, but I sprayed it with the red Lindy's Stamp Gang. And like I say, all of this is water-based, so I can no longer use water on this. I have to use acrylic. And here again is another one that I used black wash because I wanted to show all of the squares of all the different picture frames. But I didn't want to have it show completely. Here's the bookshelf, and all I did was just take some of that gesso and kind of highlighted the bookshelf, so I really don't know how I'm going to do this page. This one is Shady Business. And I thought this was kind of cool just to leave it as it. I really liked all the colors in it, and it was just a really faint wash. And then I added yellow. I sprayed it yellow. I don't know why. I just thought that I liked the yellow. I don't know if it was this lampshade. And this is Tim Holtz Distressed Markers that I used to color this in. I don't know if you can really tell that you can see the strokes, but who knows, I might cover it up, but right now it's, and see my hands are still coming, still getting the ink all over. Here's another blank canvas. You can kind of see this is like a bookshelf. I don't know if you can tell. Here's another one that's a blank canvas. And then this was a glossy page, and I just had like a dirty brush, and I just wanted to add whatever was on the brush. I just put the white gesso and the black, and so now it's at least it's paint covered. And then here's the junk guide that I just left for right now. And like I say, I glued a lot of these pages together. Here I was trying to hide some of the businesses that advertised in this book. And I really don't know what I'm going to do yet, but at least I prepped the pages with the gesso. I just thought because this was a portrait, I thought that I could just take one of my markers and just kind of highlight it just to see, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Here's another page with the different photos. And I'll have to glue this because that's the end. And then here is, in the original video, when I got this book, it said all about the junk, the junk book and stuff, the junk journal. And then here's a piece of the craft, and then here's the back of it. And I think that I might just leave this because I think this is really nice, really Americana, where, you know, it's got all the red, white, and blue, and the flag, and the sunflower. But like I say, see, I think it's this. I might have to fix this page is kind of sticking out, so I'm going to have to fix that, and actually that's almost the center of the book. But that's what it looks like from the top. This is what it looks like from the side. And you know, if anything, I could probably put the black duct tape here to make it kind of look a little bit more rustic, or put it around the corners. I really don't know, but I'm not going to mess with the cover yet because you just don't know what it's actually going to turn out to be. But that is my my junk journal that I actually found at Goodwill. So I'll keep you posted on what I do with this. Thanks for watching. Bye.